Всем привет! Продолжаем с вами проходить Хогвартс наследие. Отправляемся мы сейчас к Себастьяну. Поговорить с ним. Подождем.
You made it.
Это а вот и ты, а не а вот и я.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Немного больше рассказал он о своей сестре. То, что ее прокляли гоблины.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Сейчас мы идем с ней
With
знакомиться,
Ranrock's lot
получается.
wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Хотели ее обрадовать, взял,
You don't
наорал,
mind. I
еще
just
нас
need a moment
обвинил.
alone.
Пес вонючий.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Сейчас с этим псом идем
Mr.
разговаривать.
Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Не, в натуре пес. Тут вообще не обсуждается.
I'm sorry
Так,
about
пойдем с
earlier.
сестренкой его поговорим.
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish
Да,
you
что-то ей
well.
плохо
I
совсем.
ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Короткое письмо от Себастьяна сестре.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are
Но он
capable of
настроен
so much
серьезно.
more than people
Что ж, пойдемте
realize.
с ним.
They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Где они?
Good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Descendo.
Protego!
Descendo. Stop it! I won't rest.
Не ту кнопку нажал. Сразу тебе.
Afraid to fight? That was unexpected.
Expelliarmus!
There, Descendo.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
А, что-то вообще на здоровье даже не посмотрел.
Confringo!
Nice of you.
Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
I'm utterly pickled. No! I will make you. Is that the best you can do? You won't survive. When are you going to give up? That was unimpressive. Still hoping to survive this, are you? I won't rest until dead.
Confringo!
You've made your last mistake.
Descendo!
One less human to worry about. Truly. Arrogant child! No! This is almost too
Не в того.
too slow. Do this for days. Let's get it. Why can't I hit you? Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until nice and stop by. No! Don't you try again, I beg you!
Confringo! Protego! Glacius!
That was
Levioso!
You can't stop us.
Levioso!
Not quite.
Glacius! Vindo!
Kill spells glance off of me.
Levioso! Accio! Glacius!
Этого минусанули, и остался последний.
Glupendo! Confringo!
Все.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio!
Так что это починить нужно? Тележку нам? Ну, перетаскивайся.
Reparo! Revelio!
Зачем, непонятно. Так, просто поразвлекаться, наверное. Собрали. Собрали. И идем разговаривать с Себастьяном.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here
Revelio.
for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Что, так все нужно исследовать?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Пойдем осмотрим сам дом.
Revelio!
Колодец вот.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Ищем подсказки дальше. Так, нужно попасть внутрь нам. Где вход?
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Да, все именно
If I
так.
didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Так. Попробуем использовать толчок.
Revelio.
Huh. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells
Тут
me
у
they're
нас
after
что?
something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
А, тут 7 записок сейчас нужно будет найти.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
В общем, она видела страдания людей здесь. И все ее терзали мысли, как бы им помочь.
Revelio.
Что у нас еще в этом подвале есть?
Lumos. Depulso. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to
Revelio.
me too.
Обратно к
I
нему.
know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure. but the keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Все, отправляемся к крипту.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Так, это тот же тренировочный зал секретный, где он нас обучал заклинанию.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something is missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Что мы имеем? Типичный знак древней магии. И здесь что-то похожее на часы.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Все. Так, что у нас там дальше? Так, задание. Так, пока отправляемся разбираться с тварями. И ждать, когда он нароет какую-нибудь информацию. Себастьян.
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all. Or they did.
Наверх.
I wonder.
А, так мне вообще нужно выручать комнату. Где ты, ушастый?
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Так, и где этот мешок?
You got one.
Это у нас отсылка фантастические твари, где они обитают.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
Иди сюда.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Куда нам дальше нужно отправляться? Можно просто полететь, получается. Тут не так уж и далеко.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobber.
Good luck, Deke.
Так, отправляемся. Что там, Левиоса?
Levioso.
Два раза.
I'll look after you.
И еще одну. Так, и нужно теперь поговорить опять с ушастым.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Отправляемся дальше. Еще кого-то ловить. Так, зажжем сначала точку быстрого перемещения и к нему.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for...
Ждем ночи.
Reparo.
Не то нажал.
Levioso. Glacier.
Куда собрался?
Everything's all right now.
Levioso.
И еще одного по пути заберем.
Revelio.
Так, тут сундук у нас есть какой-то. Дешманский.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered.
All right.
Назад выручай, комнату нужно.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Сейчас расширится еще наша комната.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Actually, perhaps another...
Нужно зайти туда. Нифига себе.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
По одному можно каждого вида закинуть.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of
остальных можно
care,
продавать,
beasts that
получается.
are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffs. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Dee can show you.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have.
Теперь нам нужна щетка и корм.
Most excellent.
А теперь покушать. Собрали мех, идем к Дику.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Dee can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave, making your clothing more useful in a variety. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what...
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Сейчас можно будет улучшать, получается, одежду наконец, да? Свои руны вставлять.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all
Отправимся
the
сначала на
potions
занятия
you've
по
brewed.
астрономии. Ага, вот тут рядышком. Ждем.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Отправляемся на смотровую площадку. Холодно
Still
им тут.
don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Фокусировались.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Ну да, им что-то всем не весело, они стоят трясутся, бедные. Ей все равно.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very kind of you,
Конечно
Amit.
могу, почему не
Are
могу?
you sure you won't need it?
I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Подогнал нам телескоп, но потом хочет о чем-то поговорить.
This was his old telescope.
Забрали телескоп.
Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
Так, снизу ничего нет больше.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
The perfect night for...
Пойдем узнаем, о чем он хотел поговорить.
It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens, and it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to... Shall we?
Какую-то авантюрку у нас затягивает.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Что ты нам предлагаешь найти-то?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to
Luke, happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead.
Что, мы пришли?
Why don't you lead the way?
Так, надо поговорить с ним
If you're
сначала.
sure. Amit, could I ask you?
Oh, certain...
Where precisely is the table?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere...
Actually, that's all I wanted to...
Oh, very...
Где-то у стен замка.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Amit, could I...
Oh,
Where precisely...
Так, я хотел просто забрать страницу, а не с ним разговаривать.
Actually...
Oh.
А опять с ним.
Where...
Слушай, отойди отсюда. Ванна в клетке. Байка.
Revelio. Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
А, еще вращать можно. Вот так. Лира.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will...
Да, без русской озвучки, конечно, играть вообще жесть. Просто одна болтовня сплошная. Ну и вся атмосфера просто улетучивается. Что ж, я думаю, наверное, на этом часть эту мы закончим. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока.